And it's probably no surprise, but with the amount of snow, ice, and Arctic temperatures across the county, utility companies are warning their customers they will see higher bills than normal this month. The companies say the price increase is because of a jump in demand. For example, during the first week in January, demand for natural gas hit an all-time high. Now, many utility companies want people to know they have not upped their rates, but obviously, if people use more energy, it's going to cost you more. Now, are there any warmer temperatures in the forecast to give our heaters a break? Let's head over to Chris with the answers.
First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Oh, so now it's all on me now. I see what you did there. He's like, let's go over to Chris. He has the answer. He has the solution to... No, I don't. Winter is here to stay for a while. In fact, looking at the long-range picture over the next, say, 7 days or so, that's as far as we want to go out at this point. We're still seeing some hits of winter, as you'll see in the 7-day forecast, and temperatures not even getting close to average, which is 47 degrees. That's where we should be for a high temperature this time of the year. But as you can see, we're only in the 30s. In fact, temperatures are continuing to drop after last night's winter weather event, which brought ice and flooding to parts of south central Kentucky. 32 degrees, and with all the standing water that's out there, be careful. The temperatures are actually coming down a few degrees, and now that we're at the freezing mark, some of that will freeze and cause some patchy black ice around the area this morning. Even in those areas that didn't pick up ice accumulation, it's even worse off to the north and west where we did see a lot of ice. In fact, here are some pictures that you have sent in to us, either by social media or by Capture Kentucky at WBKO.com. Scotty Gore up in Clarkson, he's one of our Grayson County weather watchers, and look at all the ice accumulation there, just a little bit to the east of the Litchfield area. And then here's one from Beth in Brownsville. You can see all the accumulating ice on the trees and power lines. In fact, Warren Rural Electric is now reporting around 700 or so customers from the Mammoth Cave National Park area in Edmonson County up to Grayson and Ohio counties. Folks there are without power at this hour, and temperatures continue to fall, and that's a bad thing as we're getting not really clearing, but some colder air rushing in. Temperatures in the mid-30s and upper 30s to the south and east, while we're falling now into the upper 20s back to the northwest in those hardest hit areas that still have a snowpack, a little bit of rain on top of that, and then the ice. And then the winds have really kicked up this morning, 15 to 20 miles per hour, and that is making for some bitter wind chills, already dropping into the 20s, low 20s this morning. Now, we've already reached our high temperature here this morning in Bowling Green at 35 degrees, so that will be our high for the day. We may fluctuate down a little bit and then go down even further tonight, maybe in the mid-30s, Glasgow, Scottsville, Franklin. By the way, tonight's Kentucky Lottery Powerball jackpot, $215 million. The next Mega Millions estimated to be at $107 million. Down Scottsville Road this morning, most of the interstates, parkways, main highways are okay, just wet here in the Bowling Green area. It's not until you head off outside of the county and northwest of us do you find a lot of ice, but with the temperatures falling, there may be some patchy black ice you'll have to watch out for, especially on ramps, bridges, overpasses. Be careful. 33 right now. Feels like 26, though, with that west wind coming in at 9 miles per hour. Here is the view from Munfordville. You're at 33 degrees, just 1 degree above freezing. Really just a lot of rain for you guys last night and some icy spots there, too, in Hart County. Franklin, you're at 32. It was heavy rain for you and not the ice. Although once you head west, you begin to feel or see some of the ice. And certainly as you head north to Litchfield and Grayson County, you've got leftovers from a couple of days ago, plus the added ice up there, and you're at 32 degrees, so there will be some slick spots down 62 and 259 and anywhere you go in Grayson County this morning. 33 at the airport. Look at Knoxville, Tennessee at 51. The forecast warm air that was supposed to move in last night did just before midnight, but it was shunted a little bit further east than we had forecast, and Therefore, we ended up with a little more ice than anticipated. Right now, we're 2 degrees warmer than we were yesterday, but that's going to change. Cloud cover in this big system now moving away. Looks like we're going to keep low clouds in here for much of the day, but as far as any measurable added precipitation, that's gone. There may be this little piece of energy swinging around with maybe a passing flurry or a little bit of patchy drizzle. But that's all we're going to see today under a mainly cloudy sky. And finally, a quiet next couple of days here in southern Kentucky. Blustery, cold, with drizzle and flurries possible. Morning high 35, temperatures falling down to 21 under a cloudy sky tonight. We'll make it back to only 27 and cloudy tomorrow. 34 on Friday, partly sunny. Then another chance for some mixed precipitation or flurries Friday night into early Saturday. Then another round coming Sunday morning, followed by yet a third system Monday and Tuesday. So 3 different disturbances coming in for the weekend. And as you see there, temperatures not getting higher than, say, 38 degrees. As I said before, 47 is where we're supposed to be.